little graphic. Yay! There we are. Hi, everybody. We are here for another episode, another session of Provenance. In fact, I think we're on 17. 17.
Yep.
Delicious. Nom, 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 nom.
Mm.
All right, let me. Oh, hey, Frozen. How are you? Hope you've had a good week. Let's pull up the. Oh, let's get some peaceful travel music. No, let's do some tense
What?
music because of how we woke up. That sounds better. Put it in Zoom here. So our wonderful crew woke up after having like individual kind of nightmares, terrors, things pulled from their uh, darkest worries and fears by the psychic winds that sometimes blow across the plains of power here. As everyone woke up, they had just the briefest moments to collect themselves and kind of check in on one another. Um, Grisura extra shaken, and without thought, needed to step away and forgot to put Ash down. So has Ash in tow, which I love so much. It feels like the most Grisura thing Grisura's done so far. I love it. Okay. And with that, let me play our. I'm going to turn it over to players in case you have anything that you want to roleplay out this morning on the heels of that before getting underway today. If not, not a problem. Shoot your head.
Eris is still raging and beating up that tree.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
And she probably won't stop until someone finds her.
Okay, awesome.
I think if, depending on what happened, I would want to say Catherine would try to stay with Shar overnight just to have safety, comfort and safety.
Oh, okay. Okay. And the last hours of the night, then the early morning here with Shar. Sent a couple messages to people in Discord. If you get a chance to check. All right. Let's see. Is there Ignatius? Anything for you? Or no? It's fine if not.
Nah, go ahead.
Okay. Well, it sounds like there isn't much outside of that. But again, stop me. Pause for a second. Okay. Okay. Then I'll choke. Anyway, I'm fine. Just kidding. I'm not. As the last hours of the night go by, some of you are able to get rest. Others have stepped away to process or to rage. Uh, but the time
After a while, after probably like 10 minutes, she'll calm down and be like, oh yeah, I'm on watch, and go sit back down.
Okay, that's nice.
Kind of paranoid now.
I bet, yeah. Awesome. Okay. You keep a careful eye the rest of the watch. Thankfully, coast is clear. Nothing else. As your watch finishes. And with that, morning comes around. Grisura, how would you like to, do you want to find your way back to the camp after a bit? Do you want to chat with Ash once you realize you're carrying her? What would you like to do?
Oh, right.
Yeah, I was trying to remember where we left off. I think Grisera had just realized that I think she accused Ash of following her and then realized that she was still holding on to her. Oops, I should probably put you down.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Do you want me to bring you back to the camp? I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, you're not gonna. You're coming back too, right?
I think so, yeah.
Is there anything I can help you with, Zora?
Can you give me answers to nobody knows the answer to?
I mean,
Do your cards
but
do
you're.
that?
I mean, if you have something you want to ask them, but I've kind of already used them today, so I would have to wait until tomorrow. Because I used them after my dream to find
That
out
makes
about
sense.
things. Because it was really not good, and the cards really helped me. So if tomorrow, if you want to ask a question, I can ask the cards and maybe get you some guidance. Maybe.
Maybe that would be good. Ignatius
Yeah.
said the best place to be is where you're wanted, but maybe that's my question. Is that true? Sometimes, sometimes the things that sound like they're obvious aren't true. But, all right, anyway, you know what? Let's go back to camp. Let's try and get some sleep. I'm not going to make any decisions tonight.
And Ash would accompany Grisor back to the camp.
Make yourselves either settle in. You can get an hour or two sleep, or you can stay up and keep watching guard. Finish out the morning. At one point, though, it's breakfast time. The sun is rising. It's almost time to travel and get underway. Everyone does their typical work for the morning. Pause me if there's any role play anyone wants, but otherwise, you feed the horses, have some breakfast and coffee or tea for yourselves, and pack up for the day to continue this long journey to Stone Fury Landing. Okay. Let's see. All right. Yes. Yeah, 3 weeks. It's still just a little under 3 weeks now. Okay. And with that, we're going to continue. I'm just going to ask for, I think this next week, we'll just do the general perception rolls we'll just do one round and kind of have it covered a week. Let's do DM Inspo. Let's do that. Look at the map that I just closed. Silly me. Okay. And we'll get the dice. All right. Let's go around backwards today to keep it mixed up for everyone. And we will start with Sam.
2.
2, okay. All right, that's good.
Get it out of the way.
Yeah, I love that, right? Like, if nothing else, it helps flush the memories out. Let's see, Tasha.
Natural 20.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
it's
gotta
smooth
get those out
sailing
of the
from
way.
here.
Yeah. Thank you. That's for me.
Thanks. Where was that on Tuesday?
Nice. Lil.
9.
Okay. Frank.
8.
Okay. Steph.
12.
12. Okay. And Lauren.
17.
Oh,
Oh.
nice. It was almost a tie between two people, but 17 steals it as I rolled a 16.
Oh.
The 20 and 12 were evenly spaced. Nice. So Grisura has the DM inspo for
Which is D8.
Mhm.
Let's take, yeah, I think so, because you're all at level 5. Yeah. D8. Delicious. Okay. Oh, thank you, Frozen. Oh, you're so kind. You really are. Yay. Give subs. Appreciate you. All right, let's see. We're crossing the plains of power. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks. We'll just wrap out this week. Let's see. Let's do. Dan, I'm gonna remember this at one point. I promise. By episode 50, I'll know who does which watch. I hope. Let's see. First watch is Ignatius for first. Okay. Anyone pulling with Ignatius this week? Nope. Ignatius. Oh, Shar, you wanna? Okay. So Shar and Ignatius, go ahead and make perception checks. And Ignatius, let me know first if you don't mind.
23.
Ooh, nice. Okay, and Shar.
8.
Okay. All right. You were so, yeah, maybe you're hanging on to the idea of like, are monks coming around? Are there people like preoccupied or whatever you'd like it to be? All right, that keeps first watch pretty clear. Let's see, second watch is Eris, and I think that's usually it. So Eris, go for it.
I think Ash would probably do the second watch with
Alright.
Eris.
Okay.
Please.
What'd you get, Eris?
I rolled another 2, so that's a total of 5.
Where's the ocean? This is it's too much land.
She's just anxious to get home.
Oh, Ash, what'd you get?
I got a perception, right?
Yes.
22 total.
Okay. All right. Second shift. Oh yeah, coast clear. Second shift. Awesome. You notice, Eris a little distracted, little forlorn maybe for home.
More like, get me out of here.
That's awesome. Beautiful. All right, and third watch as Grisura. And,
Yep.
yeah. And Eris as well. You doing okay? Awesome.
Can I make a new perception roll?
Sorry, it just goes through
Okay.
life, but that's okay.
I thought I'd ask.
It doesn't hurt, yeah. All right.
Where's my modifier? 12.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, third shift also goes by smoothly this week. You are navigating. As you navigate, there's still some snow on the ground, but there's certain areas, certain days you're still getting a little bit of snow late in the season, but the weather's starting to shift a little bit over towards spring, which is nice. All right. Towards the end of this week,
Yes.
I'm gonna, let's see, which day is this? This is the last day of travel this week. You come across a little bit of a scene while traveling. It hasn't been too many people you've crossed on the road since the mouse folk. Here and there, a lot of people, maybe once every, maybe twice a week, you'll see someone going the other way and nod heads and stuff. Such, but you see a small group of individuals. Here's my thing here. Yes, you see a broken down wagon full of busted open crates. Kind of looks like a wagon attack. I think the mouse folk were worried about this, hearing reports of things like this on the way here, their way through. But you see, let's see, yeah, 3 folks here that look a little wounded recently, trying to pull up the wagon. The wheels are broken, one axle's broken. They're trying to do some work, but it looks like they're very ill-equipped for it and pretty hurt. As you pull up, maybe late afternoon. Now you can all keep going by if you want. You certainly have to stop, but it's roadside, and you'll have to kind of ride by it. Um, what would you all like to do?
Should probably stop. Yeah. How about?
Yeah.
Let's give it a look, maybe slowly.
Can help. Just keep your eyes open.
Okay.
You get down. One of the people looks over, a half-elf gentleman. They both a half-elf gentleman, half-elf woman, and a human man a little younger than those two. All in earlier stages, early adulthood, it looks like. Oh, of course, I've already sent messages out to some of you regarding this, but sir, if you're approaching Ignatius, or is anyone approaching, or just kind of looking? I don't want to step on feet. Sir?
Yeah, Ignatius will approach.
Terribly sorry. What?
Ash is going to grab Ignatius's shirt sleeve.
Oh, yes,
Ignatius.
yes.
She kind of like peeks around. Look a little weird. Do you see it? Don't you? I mean, shouldn't we be a bit more cautious?
Ignatius is going to
Do you not see
kind
the?
of like half casually. Looks like he drops his notebook and he sort of like turns his back to the elf, to the elves you said, or
A half-elf.
half elves,
Mm-hmm.
and so that Ash is facing forward. He's facing into Ash, so they can't see what he's saying
Okay.
to Ash. What do you see? What do you think?
Oh, nothing there. I guess they're dead. It
How
looks a
can you
bit.
how can you tell?
Do they not look like ghosts to you?
Do they don't look like cloak ghosts to me, right?
No, not at all.
I'll say, yeah, they don't look like ghosts to me.
Can Catherine like walk around them and go
Yeah,
talk
absolutely.
to the half elf? She's just kind of like, okay, excuse me, sorry, excuse me.
Oh, hello. Oh.
Is Catherine checking out their butts? Is that what's going on
Oh
here?
my god, no.
So, as Ash and
No.
Ignatius are having this combo, Catherine step by. So we'll just pin Ash and Ignatius real quick. Have a little bit of time with Catherine. Ma'am.
Yeah, she'll just be like, hi, hello, how are
Oh.
you?
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. We were attacked, our goods, mining goods stolen, and I don't know what to do. Can we seek your aid? We need repairs, and I don't know. Jeremiah's more injured than the rest of us.
Oh,
We have a long journey to Starbridge, and I don't know that to make it without aid.
I see.
You need your wagon repaired?
Oh, please, if doable. We're apprentice miners, and we have rudimentary repair skills, but
Sure, I'll have a look.
thank you.
Grisura knows
Grisura.
nothing about Grisura knows nothing about repairing wagons, but Grisura's all in.
It's amazing. Okay. Beautiful.
Catherine's gonna just be like, yeah, can I have a moment to chat with my friends? And
course.
I'm sure they're gonna be just on board to help
Thank you.
as Grisura and me. So, okay, I'll be right back.
Thank you. Nods to Grisura as well. All right, and I'll bring it back over to Ash and Ignatius.
How can you tell? They don't look dead to me.
Well, they are. I wonder, do they not know that they're dead?
Um, I don't have experience with this. I don't know.
Mhm.
Um, we should, I guess, spread out and keep our distance. I don't want to get bunched up.
Ash would just kind of like walk over to like join the conversation with like Catherine.
Catherine's just stepped away. Whereas, Ash, I'll also put in, you do remember, Catherine let you know about, like, the site that you might be able to
Yeah.
tell goes. So.
Yeah.
All right, so as Catherine turns around, you kind of run into each other, Catherine and Ash.
So, this is very, very tragic, but also a really exciting, teachable moment for you, Ash. I'm really excited. But I mean,
I'm gonna
sad.
go look at the wagon. Grisora goes back
No,
to look at the
wait,
wagon.
no,
Grisora's gone.
no. Oh no.
Nice.
Okay, good luck.
Do they not-
It's your funeral.
Do they not know that they're dead?
Eris is keeping a watch out, just in case this is a bait.
Nice. Let me quickly, and I'll put us right back to Ash and Catherine Conville, but Eris, make a perception check, and Grisura, make an investigation check if you want.
19.
19. Okay, keeping a careful eye then, Eris.
Yeah, so
okay.
she's like listening to the conversation, but also like,
Any surprises? Yeah, yeah. Okay, perfect. And Grisura?
19.
For not knowing much about wagons, you come over, you see the problem, you look around, you're like, you can probably make this work. With a 19.
All over it.
Awesome. You start getting to work. Beautiful. Okay, back to Catherine and Ash. Thank you.
Is this normal that they don't know that they're dead?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. I mean, these are they're not the ones that I would to send back to Lilith, so I don't think they realize what's happened, and like they've experienced this really like tragic event, and now they're just kind of stuck in a loop. So in order to help them not be stuck, we just need to help them, and then kind of like stay here, let them sleep overnight, and then they should be gone. And if they're not, then I could get in touch with the Exorcist Guild in the next town, which, oh my God, if you would like to join, that would be really, really fucking awesome. And then they can kind of meet up and guide them to Starbridge.
Should we not tell them?
I mean, I don't think I have before, because I just don't want them to like freak out and then try to harm us after freaking out that they found out that they just died and now they're ghosts. So probably not say anything, because I don't know what that'll look like. So yeah.
Yeah, you'd probably know with your Exorcist Guild work, there's mixed results when you try and tell them. But ultimately, it resets. They reset, so it's not really useful. They'll reset at one point. But yeah, mixed results when you tell them. Sometimes it's helpful, sometimes not.
Don't want blowback. Like I think they'll figure it out once they're able to move on. So it's better to just have that like peaceful transition, and the last thing that they experience is some kind people helping them out, and then they can go into wherever their afterlife is and be like, you know what, those are some really awesome people, and then they're like happier, right? And it's not so much as a shock, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Okay.
We just I mean, Grisera's already like started, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever they need, I guess. Ash will go and try and help. If something needs help.
All right. Yeah, so now that Kethri shared, they just kind of need to have their needs met. Nice warm meal, good night's rest, wagon repaired. Oftentimes that'll do it. If not, exorcist skill recovered. And I have tasks in mind. You probably all be able to hear that. Grisera, you're already well underway repairing the wagon. With a 19, I'll say that you also notice the crates and things that were open. Some are inlaid with insets for tools. They were indeed miners' tools. And there are stamps for passage on the road of what's in the crates. So they don't have to open it when they get to the next city. With the year 67 marked on it, which you'd pick up. So I know you don't know yet that they're ghosts, but it does have a little year 67 as their stamp.
Ignatius would have, seeing that Ketri and Ash are, having that conversation, and Grisura is when it started working on the wagon, he would probably not quite sure, but kind of like going through the motions, and would just like kind of walk around with Grisura, towards the second half, walk around with Grisura. It's just be casting mending on things that on the wagon that he could mend.
Okay.
Just to for nothing the less, keeping both halves of the equation in mind, that to maybe give the appearance to these, if they are undead or ghosts, that we're here to help.
Okay. Beautiful. So you chip in. Mending's really helpful in this situation. That makes Grisura's work even faster. Eris keeping a careful eye for any freak outs, any moments, anything that is going to jump out. Ash, how would you like to help them this evening? Said you were going to help or try and help.
So all things are being taken care of. What was the age ranges again of the? Are there any kids or anything?
No,
it
they're
just
all
two
young
adults?
adults.
Oh, young adults. Sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah, she might. She would just kind of go and maybe talk to them while everyone else is kind of like doing repairs and stuff, and just kind of, nothing intrusive, but just kind of ask them about the trip and, small
Oh.
talk to try and get their mind off of things,
Okay.
while also probably, notating their answers and just kind of, not like physically notating, but like mentally notating if there's like, trying to fit together the mystery of who these people are.
Oh, sure, yeah. Well, they shared that they're all apprentice miners. It's actually Zonai. That was my bad that they're headed to. We're headed to Zonai. We were just hired. We finished our apprenticeship in Stone Fury Landing, but Zonai is where the real mining work takes place. We were hired by a small company there. As you can see, well, we had loaded all of our tools and equipment in this rented wagon. Oh, I thank you again. It says over to Grisura and Ignatius doing an amazing job of putting this wagon back together. Um, but yes, there was a group of brigands that saw to the theft and wounds, and you can see like they don't really recognize the depths of their wounds. They've been like I don't know if anyone's going to offer healing. One of them is still pretty hurt. The other two are, I mean, they're all pretty badly hurt. You can't really make the journey with this, and they don't really recognize that. But yes, such meager tools. there was an expense to it, and we worked hard. We gained some through our apprenticeship, but I don't see the resale value why it was worth it to do what they did. But appreciate all of you stopping and being to us as you are. Is there a healer? I'm very worried about Jeremiah.
Ash would try to find a healer, someone that could
I got my healer's kit. I can
yeah.
bandage them up.
Yeah. Ash would also try to see if they could let her know anything about what the brigands looked like anything they could watch out for, while we're on the road. You know?
Sure. Yeah, they'll talk. They'll give a basic description. No uniforms or anything, but it's just kind of everyday wear. But this one's green slacks, this and that. Gives a little rundown of what they were wearing.
Okay.
As Ignatius is helping Garzura, I just picture it that we're going from the back to the front, going over the wagon. As we get towards the front, Ignatius, is there a horse pulling the wagon? Where the beginning of the wagon is? Is the horse alive?
Horse looks alive. To you.
The horse, to me, looks alive.
Yep.
How are we going to break it to the horse? No, anyway. Well, in that case, he's going to go up and check on the horse.
Okay. Yeah. You can do a medicine check if you like.
All right.
If that's the kind of check you're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, I was.
For his health. It's been detached from the wagon. It's just kind of tied off at the side.
15.
Yeah, it's strange because I know Ash, of course, and Kidri can see that this is a spectral horse as well. But by all intents and purposes, as you examine it, you feel the heartbeat. You feel all the things it thinks it's living. It's stuck in the cycle, and presents as living.
I'll just turn to Chrysler. This is really weird.
Nice.
All right.
Okay. So they thank Eris very much for the bandaging. Are you using 3 things for each of them?
She's going to use it, but she's not going to use a use of it, if that makes sense. Because using a use, I'm assuming. Would Ash have told her that they're not alive? Somehow?
I mean, if you feel you would have overheard it, maybe, with being in the wagon with Ash and Ignatius initially, they were just beside the wagon.
Yeah, she was listening out for. She did have a high perception roll, so I'll say yeah. So she's just like not using the use of it, the healing use of it, but just like band-aid, wrapping up the wounds, I'm not an actual healer, but doing what I can for you.
Thank you. Catherine, make a quick perception check, just in case you spot that.
Wow, 21.
Okay. So it's up to you if you want to say anything, Catherine, but you know that in order to help them, pass on, it's a warm meal, an actual healing, and a fixing the wagon and seeing one. So totally fine. Y'all can do anything you want, but you do know that Catherine, you spot sort of the because you hate to waste it.
Yeah, I will kind of call Eris over, hey, Eris, I have some more bandages.
You're
my
so
pack.
subtle.
Doesn't know what that means. Over here.
She'll be like, all right, I could use some more.
Yes.
Just follow her over. What?
So I know this is like really, really weird, but because they're ghosts, in order to kind of like push them along on their journey to wherever they're headed past the veil, you have to actually heal them. I don't know if you wanna
Oh,
how you wanna do that, or if you have like some food.
thought tiding them over would help.
I mean, it helps a little bit, but
I'll need
like
to
we
get
gotta we gotta kind of like treat them like they are actually living. Oh,
I suppose
weird.
that's fair.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
come help me then.
I would be happy to help you. She's very excited about this whole thing.
Okay, so I'll
Ghosts.
use 3 instances of my healer's kit to heal. I think it's a D6.
Nice.
Double check. You'd think I would know this by now.
Well, thank you. Come back with the extra bandages. Oh,
Yeah.
She had just what we needed.
wonderful. Oh, can't thank you enough. Oh, it feels much better. Oh, the rest will get underway.
Oh no, sorry. The healer. So I'm going to use the healer's kit, but it is my healer feat.
Oh, okay.
That allows me to regain hit points.
Nice.
So one of them gets. Oh, of course I roll really well on healing the
Good.
ghost. One of them
Beautiful.
gets 10 hit points. One of them gets 7. One of them gets 9.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful. There.
Oh yeah, I remember the time I broke my arm like this. You just gotta snap it back into place.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Ugh.
Beautiful. All right.
And she'll whisper to them, next time, try going by the ocean instead of walking.
No.
We've had trouble walking ourselves too. No one believed me when I told them we should have sailed.
Nice, nice.
You're kind of like side eyes. You're like,
Yeah. Beautiful. Well,
She's trying to treat them like they're alive.
beautiful.
Catherine appreciates you.
They chuckle a little. They're very thankful for all the help everyone's giving. It doesn't take too long, maybe an hour and a half between Ignatius and Grisura doing the amazing work on the wagon to get that repaired. Maybe half an hour for getting the booms set. And the only thing that would be left is nice warm meal, a good night's rest, and then see them on their way. But let me know how you want to play that now that the wagon's fixed and they're healed up. Because they're sort of looking like, well, I guess we'll get going.
Do you want to eat? I'm sure I can spare some of my stuff.
They look at the empty sacks in there.
Oh.
If you don't mind, we can, I'm sure, hunt tomorrow for food, but it'd be nice to recover some energy.
Out my salted fish.
Oh, nice.
3 of them.
Nice.
Here you go. I can get more easily.
Yeah, and if you want, we're actually headed that way. But if you need assistance going to Zonai, I could maybe send for somebody to come help y'all, but it may take a few weeks. But
Thank you for the offer, but if our hunting doesn't fare well tomorrow, then we'll wait. We'll wait for some of this fish will last us. I'm sure the hunting we can muster will last us for the assistance. We'll need it. Thank you.
I'll just check in the morning, just to double check, and we'll be all set.
Thank you very, very much. Hey, thank you through the evening, through the meal. If anyone has any roleplay they want to chat, let me know. But otherwise, you're checking all the boxes. You have a nice dinner. They talk a little bit about Stone Fury landing, and you're painting some of the locations things they're talking about is old. It's definitely like 40 some, 30 some years old. And it brings back some fond memories for Harris. But yeah.
Yeah, I used to visit that place as a kid.
It's so wonderful.
Oh, he's still an idiot. Don't worry about it.
Nice. Yeah, okay.
Couple things. I guess Ignatius will work into the conversation to get their names.
Okay. The youngest of the three, his name is Jeremiah. Go to the dock here. Oops. Let's see. The gentleman you've been talking to is Stanikin. And the half-elf woman in the party is Jeanette.
Okay.
Did you have another item you wanted to check?
Yeah, he just it's as an aside, to Ash, and she's the one that brought it up to Ignatius. But to the side, he's gonna later. This is absolutely weird. I gotta talk to you about this later.
What? Okay. Like
Okay.
later?
Yeah,
Or
I
if
don't
you
want to
want-
bring it up, within earshot of them.
Sure.
All right.
Ash would, during his spare moment, kind of pull Grisora aside, this evening before bed. Did you want to do that reading? I know it's been a few nights since I said that we would, and I kind of forgot about it, and here we are. Do you still have a question?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, sit down over here. I mean, you've been with us before, but just want to get my cards out here, spread them out. And while I'm doing this, what is it that you want to know? That to be a direct question that is kind of definitive in the answer.
Is the best place for me where I'm wanted the most?
Okay. That's definitely something that I think hopefully we get an answer to. Sometimes they do answer kind of like, oh, it's a little gray, but hopefully, we can get something here. And so as Stephanie juggles a cat on her lap, Ash will get the cards out and spread them out and just kind of close her eyes as she runs her hands over them and just kind of keep that question in their mind, Dan, of is the best place for Grisora to be is a place where they are wanted.
Ooh, okay.
Where they are wanted the most.
Where they are wanted the most, sorry. Thank you.
Is the best place for Grisora where they're wanted the most. I think you're gonna get a wheel and woe on that because that is.
Sure.
There's important aspects to it, but other important aspects that are about where Grisora wants to be, So I don't know. This is the I think currently you're able to get wheel, woe, and both, right? That's where things
Right.
are at currently. Okay. So, unfortunately, not yet able to pull any further specifics. I'll say you get the feeling like that can be important, for Grisura, but that there's one side of a scale, I guess, with very vague imagery maybe you get with that, Um, the other side of the scale is where does Grisura want to be? Grisura's journey.
Okay. Ash will flip over 3 cards and
Reserve is like,
oh, you can look.
Awesome.
It's all right. It's fine. Please, you're gonna take your hands off your eyes. So I think with these cards together, it's a bit of a mixed result. It seems like it's important to you, is the sense that I get. That it's important for you to be where you feel the most wanted. At least at this time in your life. But currently, it could go either way.
okay. Okay.
Does that help, Penny? How does that answer make you feel?
Like maybe I'm not wrong. I was afraid I was wrong, but maybe I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong about what?
Everything. Being here, I guess.
Do you feel like that you should be here? With us traveling?
Sometimes I'm afraid I'm here because I'm selfish. And if I was where I should be, I would be somewhere else. But maybe that's not true. Maybe it's okay. Maybe I'm free to do what I want. Maybe.
I don't think, at least in my experience, that's not, from what I've seen and from what I've read, is that I don't think that we're supposed to be anywhere. We're supposed to be where we want to be. I mean, we might have obligations, we might have people that want us to be certain things or certain places, but
Oh yeah.
I think it's just something that you gotta kind of think for yourself. If you had anywhere that you wanted to be, where would that be? And what road would take you to it? Does that make any sense?
No. Well, yes, but I'm still confused, but I'm less of, but I'm more okay. Thank you, Ash. You're a good friend.
But glad I could help. Start gathering up her cards, and yeah.
Nice. Let's see. Beautiful. So pause me, of course, if anyone has anything else. Wise. Bellies are full. lights out for the night. We already did the rolls for the night, so you get through nice, safe, and sound. Morning comes around. This crew does what they can to help, break down your camp, set you all up, do their part to help out. Enjoy a quick breakfast. And they wish you the best in the rest of your journey. Looking to, we're going to hunt, but we'll remain here. Will the services will help cost us anything? They asked Catherine.
No.
We'll do what we can. We want to repay the kindness somehow, but I
Pay it
think
forward.
we'll hunt here in the meantime and await assistance. Thank you, truly, all of you.
Yeah.
Keep
Safe
careful.
travels.
Thank you. You as well. Keep careful watch of the roads. All right. Set off on continuing your journey as they fall off into the distance.
Does Catherine actually see them like disperse?
Out of existence. You know what?
Yes.
That's a roll. Let's find out.
Yeah, because I was going to say during that, Ignatius would not take his eyes off of them.
Oh, nice.
Even during his watch, to the detriment of the watch, he'd be like,
awesome.
"What do you mean? They look alive to me."
But they look so alive. Yeah. So, according to the rolls, that was indeed enough to help them pass on as you are wagoning out into the distance before you lose vision. You in fact see them. It kind of starts to look almost like a heat distortion, like a mirage, as they wisp, and then it clears up, and they're not there. The cart, the horse, any of them.
Could I, after this is done, because I'm sure with her background she would have some salt on her. I just would like to go and sprinkle some salt along where they were, like, just, I don't know. I'm in my mind, that's like a ritual thing for her.
It is
to help them stay on the other side.
You actually know what to look for. So if you kind of circle back a little bit, make a quick investigation check for me, Catherine, if you would.
Yeah, because I'm great at those. Oh, I have advantage actually because it's with undead. 19.
19, beautiful. You were able to find the actual ruins of the wagon, maybe 10 minutes walk from where you set up camp, including the bones of these adventurers, which you can salt and or burn, or both.
Both.
And the horse. To ensure that they're not. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Horse bones.
Catherine, before she does this, though, would like to have Ash kind of tag along.
Oh, okay.
If Ash wants to join, because she's just very excited to teach ghost things. So she'll kind of explain, like, okay, so like if you're able to find like the bones, like it's just better to kind of make sure they don't come back and they're not stuck again, and like, we're gonna have to get you some salt in the next town, but basically you sprinkle, and then I gotta check something. She does, but she's gonna use like leftovers from a campfire or something like that to burn. Rest. And then after that's done, we are free to move on, and we can feel confident that we did our jobs and that they're safe and at peace at the other side. So
where did Ash and Catherine go?
I don't know. Can I make a check to see if I saw them disappear?
I mean, yeah. I'm gonna say without a check, especially if they weren't being stealthy, you're in the wagon together and they kind of step off. So,
Whoops.
No, okay, no, not
Where are
Ash
they
and
going?
not Ash and Ketri, the half elves.
the what's?
See
Like
if
the
that
people
the
The
half elves
ghosts.
disappear.
that were
Ghosts
dead.
disappear.
Ah,
Did I see the ghosts disappear?
You did. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Mhm.
yeah, as that was happening, Ignatius was keeping his eye on him and leaning more and more out of the wagon. And when they disappear, he's gonna fall out of the wagon. Like, I just get up and just say out loud, "That horse had a pulse." How does this happen?
Because what happened?
I'll
They were
explain
dead.
later.
They were
They were
dead.
not dead.
They were dead. Ignatius is kind of half flipping out. They were dead.
Ignatius, are you okay?
That horse had a pulse, but look, they went. They disappeared.
I'm just imagining you just like hopping around like your
Yeah.
Yeah.
flames are just like, what's happening?
Yeah, exactly.
They were right here.
Sure.
They were right there.
Yep.
I love
They
that.
disappeared.
Char, I think Ignatius has been possessed or something. What's going on?
I'm just kind of like not okay, man. All right, just not
were-
okay.
They were not dead.
Not that I could tell, but I just saw them disappear.
Is this happening after we've gone and salted and burned
Probably
things?
like at the same time, like
At the
you
same
two
time,
walk
I think.
off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grisera was going to put a hand on Ignatius's forehead to see if. Oh,
Running
guess that
hot.
doesn't really work. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I always have a fever.
Uh,
And the only cure is more cowbell.
God. I'm glad we were on the same wavelength just now.
Just
Oh,
he'll gather
cowbell.
himself up and get back in the wagon, like totally unsettled.
That's amazing. There's a small fire, 10 minutes away. And then Jeffrey and Ash come back.
I'll say,
Yeah.
there they are, Grizzle. I don't know where they went, but there they are.
while you were gone, Ignatius decided that the elves were dead.
Oh, they were.
Oh?
They're ghosts. They were ghosts. They were stuck, and we helped them along their way.
We what?
Yeah. Well, you kind of ran, like, to fix
The
the
wagon was broken.
I know, but I was trying to explain, and then you just kind of ran off, which is great because that's what they needed is their wagon fix. So I'm not gonna stop
Was
you.
the wagon dead?
The wagon just needed repairs. So no, because it's a wagon, but
Fucking kind of dead too.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, the wagon could be dead too, but not anymore because we have salted their bones and burned them. And they are now secured in the afterlife, and they can rest in peace knowing that they had some good souls helping them and that Ash and I did our jobs.
Oh, it does kind of make you wonder. How do you know you're dead?
I thought you could be able to see through them.
Like
Can't you see through ghosts?
maybe
There's
not
a-
dead now.
I think Ash,
Guthrie,
you
are any
have-
of us dead?
She looks
You can be
around for
honest.
auras.
Roll. Yeah, background. No, just kidding.
Background.
Everybody
silence.
seems to be alive in your party.
I think.
I mean-
Surprise everyone, it's a sixth sense. Guthry's the only one alive.
Oh my god, how sad would that be? How
It'd be
terribly
brutal.
sad would that be? Now, Catherine will explain that everyone has an aura, kinda like when you're on the other side. I haven't seen mine when I died. I didn't see Ash's because she came back. So, but
Not dead anymore.
we're not dead anymore. But their incident was so traumatic that they just got stuck and weren't able to move on until someone helps them. And we helped them. So you helped them be like dead. So now they can be at peace.
I killed them?
No. You just help them move on. You help them be at peace.
Yes, they
with
took
this-
the wagon and they went down the road. They moved on.
Okay. Okay, but do you see that smoke?
You killed them and you're burning their bones.
How long have you known me? I would never, ever purposefully kill something like that. That's just
Char?
not. I killed ghosts.
Char, is Kethri a killer?
Only when she needs to be.
Grisura looks back at Kethri.
See? See?
I do.
Ash was there. They were bones. They were just bones.
I was there, but I
driving
didn't.
the wagon and just laughing.
I didn't kill anyone.
Well, I believe you.
Oh,
You a me. And
Char
you
said you
don't
would kill
know-
people.
Catherine didn't
Alive?
kill anyone either. She just sent them on their way.
Listen.
That means kill. I'm
No.
very
really?
confused.
I would love to take you. Listen, when we get
You're not
to-
taking me out in the forest and burning my bones. That's not happening.
now, I'm gonna take you to the Exorcist Guild, so you can see what I
Oh.
do for a living.
Okay.
And then, okay, good, because there's a difference between killing someone hot-blooded versus not hot-blooded. Hot-blooded.
This is how the rest of the wagon trip goes for the day.
Yes.
It's like
Ignatius is sitting there.
New
So,
question.
and he goes, so you're saying the Ketri and Ash, both of you can see people when they're dead, they're ghosts.
Yeah, it's something that kind of happened after I died.
Cool. He's just taking it all in. He's just still trying to add it up in his head.
Yeah. It's just like when you can touch and taste and feel and whatever. We just have an extra ability to see dead people, so it's fine.
It is. It's cool. It's cool.
Yep.
Confusing.
I
Yes.
know.
Yes, it was very confusing when I came back, but it's fun now. I don't know
You know-
why, but it's fun. I have a purpose.
You
When
know
you
what?
came back from where?
After I died,
When did you die?
I can't think of the timeline in my head. This time, it was a while back. I died, and then I was brought back by Lilith, who you met, and then who Ash met, and now I work for Lilith, and I kill ghosts and send them on their way that have escaped Moonfell, but also help other ghosts that haven't escaped Moonfell to move on.
October 35th, 93.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you. 90. Yeah. So that was 7 years ago, right? Right?
mhm.
What year were we at? Yeah. 7 years ago.
Oh, so you're like a necromancer.
No.
Kinda. A
Oh.
reverse necromancer.
You put people back to, yeah.
Would that just be a hunter?
That would be like a mother.
Is
Like
it?
I beg your pardon.
She flinches.
Here's Grisura insight. I love that.
Ignatius, like
She-
they're shepherd for lost souls.
Thank you. That's way.
All right.
She flinches when you say that.
Don't you? Yeah.
Ah,
The rest of the
No, she
journey
flinches.
today, yeah.
Oh.
continues
You know
on.
what? We should come up with a signal. Like if you see a ghost and we can't, like
Oh, I thought the
there-
ghost was going to be if Grisura says something really, really off base. We were going to have a signal for that. Okay, never mind.
No.
That's not a bad idea.
Like
Like,
your trousers are undone or something like that.
or
About-
just kind of go like, ooh.
that's
You
a
come
little
up
too
with
on
it.
the
You come
nose. Okay.
Like,
Ash and I will
oh, I'm
workshop.
so excited.
Grisura, would you be unable
I don't know.
to not tell them that they're a ghost? Would you be able to pertain subtlety?
makes a good point.
because otherwise it
Silence.
might be
What are you
best to keep
accusing
us
me
warm
of?
you not knowing how to be subtle.
Fair.
Rizura just went through all the stages of grief.
Ending with acceptance. Yeah. Oh.
With that, Ignatius will clap the reins. Giddy up!
Ah,
Nice.
I will take Exorcist off the list of things I want to do before I die.
Nice.
you don't want to come learn?
Oh, I want to come learn, but apparently I don't have the subtlety for doing it properly.
Nice.
You just
Well-
did it, though.
Yeah.
We were all just exorcists, kind of, right? Right?
Uh,
I
Right?
repaired a wagon.
I so.
I
Yeah.
apparently repaired a ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We helped ghosts move on, so we're all an exorcist now, right?
No.
No,
No.
it's just
No.
over.
Deputies.
No. No. I
Just-
spent a
just
long
once.
time honing these skills.
Just once. Just let her feel better. One time exorcism.
Amazing.
Rizura, you are a one-time
You don't have to say it. It's okay.
exorcist.
Through gritted teeth. Yeah. You are right now. Nice.
You are.
So the-
And you did a fine job.
The day carries on. Some more back and
Okay, I
forth.
know my limitations. It's okay. Sometimes I know my limitations. That one time.
We'll come up with a signal for everyone else to know, and then we'll clue you
What else?
in when we can. Would that be better, or do you still want to be clued in? I don't want to leave you out.
I don't want to know who's dead.
Great. Well, I'll just monitor and make sure you don't overstep boundaries with them. And then I'll let you know afterwards that they were dead. It's a really great plan.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
You're welcome. Ash, we need to come up with a signal.
Sure.
The two of you spend the day considering a signal as we wrap up this week of travel. On to the next week. All right, let's see. We'll do the same thing. We're gonna do sort of a perception check for the round through. So I think that we had, was it Ignatius first? Okay, yes.
I can't handle the same thing as last week.
No more ghosts. Yeah. Good. Oh wait, is Shar? Are you awake enough today, Shar? I know you've been trying to trance, and every
Oh, yeah,
other
it's
day
been
you're
3 weeks.
exhausted.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say so. She alternates so that
Mhm.
she doesn't get multiple levels of exhaustion.
Sure.
I haven't been keeping so much of an eye on the detail. I can just roll the perception at disadvantage because she would still do try and help with the watch because she's not doing it alone.
Okay. All right, go ahead and make one with disadvantage for Shar, and a straight roll for Ignatius for perception. And Ignatius, let me know what you get first.
15.
A 1.
No, I just can't math.
Oh, hold on a minute. Okay.
13.
13. Okay. Shar, can you also make a Constitution saving throw? That's like a wizard's, or that's a spellcaster's concentration check.
Saving throw?
Yeah, so the Constitution saving throw. That's what I'm having you use to concentrate on trancing. This is to check how your trancing is coming along.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay, so whereas you were stuck in that first hour before, you found a way to keep your mind still further. So you've got 2 hours now of the 4 hours of trancing down. They get more difficult the further you get through trancing, but you are about halfway there to maybe making it happen. Yeah, all right. If you want to mark that anywhere. All right, with that check, let's take a peek, see. Okay. Talk to me, Shar and Ignatius, about how you're patrolling the camp. It's just set up. People have just kind of gone to bed. You're on a first watch. Are you just like tightly navigating the camp, or are you doing like a patrol to like to see things before they get to the camp if anything's approaching, or up above, or the shark can fly?
I alternate between flying above to check around and walking around.
Sure.
Probably checking in with Ignatius, like, just if she sees anything.
Okay. Go ahead,
Yeah,
roll a
when-
d6, Shar. Sorry, go ahead,
Okay.
Ignatius.
I was going to say when Shar is flying, Ignatius would kind of like stay closer to the camp
Okay.
and the wagon because in case something does pop up, he wants to be able to alert the other.
Okay. All right. So I did odds and evens for Shar, who would be on the ground then with a 5 with odds, as something does pop up. So the two of you are sort of navigating around the camp. And I'm going to readjust some things because you'll notice this. Doesn't somebody have an item of warning? Is that Catherine?
Yep.
And
Yep,
the
yep, yep.
alert feat, maybe?
I don't have alert. I just have. Right. I do not have the alert feed, just the weapon of warning.
Okay. All right, I'm going to share a little bit. I'm going to share this map here so you can see what you're spotting. You're on opposite sides of the camp. I've got everyone else sort of asleep. Let me switch this over in Zoom. A common pest out here, earth elementals. They're like rats or locusts. They infest outside of cities, pretty much everywhere. And so when I figure out how to switch this over, you see that there, Shar, you're spying an earth elemental encroaching upon the camp. Ignatius, you see another one. And Ignatius, with your roll, you also see springing forth from the campfire in the center of your camp, flame elemental. Shar and Ignatius, go ahead and roll initiative, please. And Kethri, you can roll initiative as well as your weapon of warning pings. Does that let everybody in the 30-foot radius ping as well? How does that read?
You and any of your companions within 30 feet cannot be surprised except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. And it magically awakens you and your companions within range if any of you are sleeping naturally when combat begins.
Okay.
So
So
I'm
I'm
within 30 feet.
All right, in that case, I'm just going to have Shar and Ignatius roll for this first round. They're not going to get any surprise attacks on any of the rest of you because you can't be surprised. Yeah, let's roll initiative for everyone. You'll just have to use half your movement to get out of your tents and stuff. Get up from being prone. That's all we'll do. Because that's we want to honor the weapon of warning. Did I put in the new... I didn't. Here, let's get a little bit of combat music going.
I can be surprised by ghosts. But let's not go there.
That's awesome. Okay, so initiative will go right around. Have everyone roll initiative, and Brazura, let me know what you get first, if you would.
3.
3. Ooh, okay. Brazura. All right, Ash.
21.
Ooh. Nice. Okay. Ignatius.
8.
All right. Ignatius. Shar.
Nat 20 for 24.
Catherine.
22.
Dang, alright.
I'm awake.
Nice. And Eris.
14.
Right.
Squarely in the middle.
Love it, love it. Eris, okay. So with this now, Shar, you are here, you were patrolling. I don't think you saw this one ignite yet, but you've definitely seen this one so far.
Jar might be able to, but I cannot.
I'm so sorry, they lost the thing here. Let me just give a little, how's that?
A little better, yeah.
Let me just see what you're seeing here real quick. Jeez. If I can back this up a little bit and tip it down.
Suddenly an earthquake.
Yeah.
It's another primordial.
Awesome. Alright, let me see if I can just do the battle, if that'll do what I want it to do for our viewers. Okay, so Shar, you're up. What do you want to do?
Okay. First, you said it's an earth elemental? That one is, or?
It is an earth elemental, yep. It kind of looks like a little Ericus because it has onyx thing with little lava streams inside there.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm reading this correctly. My breath of the dragon action. When you take the attack action on your turn, replace one of your attacks. Does that mean I could still do like a regular punch after for second attack?
Yeah, you've got 2 attacks right now. Yeah, then it's just one of them. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
First, I would like to use my bonus action to activate my tattoo.
Okay. Nice.
And then in a 30-foot line, 5 feet wide, I like to use my breath attack.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Make it cold damage.
Love it. All right.
It's a DC 16 dex roll.
Oh, I got a natural 20 on it.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's fine.
But they still take half damage? Or no?
Oh, that's a good question. They do!
Yay!
Okay, so I rolled the 2d6 still and just have that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 5. So, and we round up, so 3?
Yep.
Okay.
That's a
3 cold damage.
Beautiful.
I'm really bummed because they rolled lower. Anyways.
Yeah, sorry.
Now I'm gonna try and punch them.
Excellent.
And I think it's 30 feet of range with the tattoo, but let me just check. It's been a hot second.
Might be 15, but give it a...
It is 15.
Okay.
I don't know where I got 30 from.
That's
Sorry.
okay.
Am I still
Excitement.
within 15 feet?
Are you within 15 feet? 5, 10, 15? No, but you can move?
Then I'll move.
Just to that distance?
Yeah.
So you just need to take 5 feet, and then you'll be within 15.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to try and hit it. It's a natural 19, and I don't want to match.
Oh yeah, nope, that'll hit.
Cool. Alright. Regular damage is 7, and I'm gonna make it cold with my Draconic Strike.
Okay.
And then I think it's 1d6 force damage. That's gonna be 6.
Nice.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay, beautiful. That brings us down to Catherine with Ash on deck to start considering. Catherine, what you got?
Where am I tent-wise?
You told me there's 2 people that sleep out on just raw things. There's, any 4 of these. You can just choose for funsies.
Catherine's been bunking with Shar ever since the nightmare incident.
Maybe one of these.
So
double.
wherever her.
So half your movement is getting up from prone, right? But you'll be here with half your movement spent, so you've got half your movement to make.
Okay. And so the first thing I see is the fire
flame
element?
growing out of the campfire. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get. Well, I guess I can't hit from back here.
I mean, technically, I'm just gonna move the campfire a little bit, but it would be a little bit closer. It'd be 5, 10, 15.
And then, so I'll be in melee.
Yeah, if you move 15, you'll be in melee. Yeah. Okay.
I would love to be in melee.
Kind of run, but use the wings a little to scooch ahead.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. I would like to. Bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Activate my tattoo.
Nice.
Okay, so that's up. Actually, no, I already said I moved. Okay. And then for my action, I'm going to try to hit it with my new pretty dragon weapon. 25 to hit.
That'll hit, yep.
All right. So that is 12 points of slashing damage plus. I forgot the. Okay, so 12 points slashing and 3 points of force.
Alright, 12 points slashing. And 3 of force. Beautiful. Okay, you slash through and you kind of carry some of the flames and dissipate them as the rest reform. And then a little force damage at the end for the flare. Anything else for Catherine?
No. I think she can't do anything else, so we're good.
All
or
right.
she'll probably just like yell to make sure everybody's awake as a reaction. Like, what?
Nice. Okay, that brings us to Ash with Eris on deck. Ash, what do you think? You'd have one of these covered tents, or you'd be sleeping out in a bag?
I think that she has a covered tent. She'd probably be sleeping in.
Okay. Like one of these?
Yes.
Single ones? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No, wait. Didn't you buy a two-person tent? You bought a two-person tent.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'd be in this other two-person tent. So 15 feet of movement gets you here, just outside. You're 10 feet away from you. Step out, use dancing 8-foot fire elemental out of the campfire. But you're 10 feet away. You're not in that dangerous range as you come out. You got half your movement.
Whilst I was thinking, I forgot to add damage to my other roll because I forgot about the weapon, but I'll do that after that's done.
Nice.
Is there a way, Dan, that I can, because I have a spell that I want to try, but it operates in a 15-foot cone originating from me. Is there a way that I can aim that to where it doesn't hit Catherine? Like if I step around it,
Yeah,
even
if you
it's
step
using
up
the rest
on
of
this log here, and I'll just scooch the log a little bit.
Okay.
You can aim it in this direction, and it won't hit Catherine. So you have 10 feet left of your movement, but and you're still 10 feet away from this creature. You just will miss Catherine now.
So whereas Ash is like coming out of the tent is like, well, and like rubbing your eyes, and then like, well, like, oh, like kind of almost reactionary. will hold up their hand and cast Color Spray.
Ooh, okay.
So we're going to see if this covers its hit points. I'm not entirely sure.
Nice.
Let's see. Does 48 cover its hit points?
Does not. Fortunately.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
It doesn't use up a spell slot. So.
Okay, good. Good.
Okay, so
Color spray everywhere. Looks like confetti.
It does. It looks exactly like confetti. And damn it! And
nice.
yeah, that's
10 feet of movement left. Any movement?
we will move 10 feet away. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, you hustle off to the side. That makes it the fire elemental's turn. Eris, you're on deck, but there's their turns ended up right in the middle here. Their rolls. So fire elemental.
Could I be in that blue cot, by the way?
This one right here.
Yeah.
Have you sleeping? No. They're Cruiser, where would you like to be? Just so I'm prepared for it. Here or one of these two?
No, the roll with no tent is fine.
Oh, everybody's sleeping soundly. It's so cute. They have little beds. I love it. All right, fire elemental. Going after Kethri, who's right there.
Which the fire elemental gets an extra 1 point of slashing damage.
Oh, thank you. Okay, let me add that now. Thank you. I forgot about it already.
You're good. You're good.
Okay. All right, fire elemental. They're going to. Oh, they got 2 touch attacks. Okay. That's geez. They rolled really well. That's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yep. Okay. All right. Ooh. Oh my gosh, you're kidding! I rolled 2 max rolls. It's 15 points of fire damage.
15?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
You can have that as a tiefling. You've got resistance to fire.
Oh shit, that's right. Thank you. Cause
Nice. All right, so 8 points of fire damage.
Thank you.
Beautiful. This thing begins. It's not that it reaches its hands out to touch you. It's that it becomes this warbling flame that dances and briefly engulfs you. It's gonna try and get a second time, but as it hits you this first time, your clothes catch fire. You are inflamed, enflamed. They're gonna try. Oh, I don't think this other one's gonna hit. That's a 12.
I just say hot, but no, it doesn't hit.
Nice. At the start of each turn. Okay, so at the start of your turn, you'll catch a little damage if it hasn't been doused by then from from being on fire. It takes an action for you to stop, drop, and roll and douse it. But that's where you're at, Kethri. Yeah. Brings us to our Earth Elementals. First one's gonna step up. Range.
Did they go before me?
They do. I'm so sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
they get 16.
Just checking.
All right, natural 1 for their first attack. So that misses Shar. And a 17 to hit.
My AC is 17. So
Okay, they just hit. Okay, they into their melee range, which is 10 feet. All right, so that's 2 of the lowest rolls this time instead of 2 max. So what's that? 2 plus 7 points of bludgeoning damage against Shar. 10, 15, 20. That's gonna stay 10 feet away. because it's melee range. The other one's gonna try and hit. Ooh. Yeah, that's 26 to hit. That was a really high roll. Ignatius.
Okay.
It's just doing its a slam attack. That's jeez. It's 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
It's gonna try and hit you with its second attack, but that's a natural one. So you carefully dodge that second attack, Ignatius. And that ends all of their malarkey. Brings us to Eris with Ignatius on deck.
Okay. So yeah, she's gonna jump up and rage.
Nice.
And I can't quite tell from this angle. Can I move down diagonally towards Shar? Diagonally down. Yeah, and then I think just one square right there. Yeah, and then I think from there I got a straight line to the from the fire elemental to the earth elemental without hitting Ash.
From here to this one? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, to the far one without hitting Ash.
If it's a 5-foot thing, then
it's my javelin.
Oh, then yes.
It's a
yes.
line.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so I can hit both those elementals without hitting Ash.
Let's see. The diagonal that goes through here would be just a little too far north to catch this
Just
other
miss
one.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like really
if
close.
If I moved one square up, would I be able to hit them?
Let's see. If you moved here, you could, but you'd clip Ash.
I'd clip Ash. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, after the stern talking to, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to jump up in rage, and I see a fire elemental, and I'm going to, I'm gonna. Oh no, I can't. I keep forgetting that my thing is a bonus action. Well, I still have 20 feet of movement, so I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20 towards the earth elemental that Shar is fighting, and I am going to pull out my great axe and smack it twice.
How much
because
movement do you have in full?
I have 40 in full.
Okay, so we have 20 after getting up from prone, so it's 5, 10, 15. Well, that's 10 feet away, so if
I don't have reach.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm 10 feet away from it? Oh, its arm is so big.
Yes.
Okay, I throw my great axe at it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Is it a throwable weapon, or are you doing the,
I throw
improvise?
a hand axe at it.
Okay.
Which is, 15?
15 is clink, 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 down into the sky.
Alright, I throw a second one.
Nice.
There we go, with an 18.
That hits. Oh, clink.
Yeah.
Oh. This one gets
Yeah,
one of those seams of lava.
Freaking one. So that's 4, 5, 6. 6 slashing damage.
Okay, nice. Nice.
And it is in my storm aura, which activated on my rage, so it has to make a dexterity save.
Okay, that's let's see.
It's a third.
Okay, it's a dirty 18.
Well, okay, fine.
But they have a -1, so 17.
Okay, it still takes half damage.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Takes 3 lightning damage.
Nice.
And with that second hit, I'm going to use my Storm Strike.
Okay.
And I do an extra 2 lightning damage to it, and it needs to make a con save, which it probably will.
2 damage. Con save. Oh, got a natural 20. But probably a good thing to waste, to use it on.
Yeah, okay. Alright, well, that was my Storm Strike, and that's all I can do.
Hustling over to that string.
Okay, alright. Yeah, so she chucks those and goes, okay, puts her hand on her bracer ready to pull out her magic weapon.
Nice. Okay, that moves us over to Ignatius with Grisura on deck. Ignatius, what you got?
Yeah, if I tried to move away from that earth elemental, that would be a opportunity, right?
It does look big enough to strike you from where it's at, yeah.
Okay, good to know. All right, so I will, for my action, I will call in Sparks and put him behind the earth elemental. And the earth elemental has to make a dex save.
Right?
That's
a 9.
That's a fail, so he will take 2d6. I'm pretty sure. I just want to double check that. Pretty sure it's 2d6. Yes, 2d6 fire damage. 10 fire damage.
Oh, nice. All right.
And for my bonus action, out of character, I will not command Sparks.
Okay.
I will. Let me just make sure that is that a concentration or no? Actually, it is, but I am not concentrating on anything else, right? Sparks is not a concentration. So, I will cast Flame Blade.
Ooh, all right.
So I will summon a scimitar into my right hand, a flaming scimitar.
Nice. Does it match like the flames of your hair and everything? Like...
Exactly. Yes. Yes. So, and I will stay put.
Love it. Okay.
All right.
All right. That brings us to Grisura. Grisura, what you got?
Grisura will stand up and cast Mage Armor, and that's her turn.
Flails around you. I don't have a funny bathroom break and we're running late, so we're gonna switch to bio. And then we'll come back. We take about a 10-minute break, and then we get back to action. So our audio will be hot, so chat with us if you want, and we'll catch you in 10. Alright, let's see if the bio button works. I have to fix the battle one. It did not work. I think it's. I think Ignatius's flame is like a beautiful red, like an intense red. Yeah, with oranges and such. Very cool. All right, I'll keep this up. I also have to take a bathroom. All right, be right back. Hawk emergency. Yeah, please. Not today. colors in general. She yeah. I can understand the anger, but you know, he's in that state where he doesn't want to go like. Yeah. I don't think Hybrid does get some of that and does want to recognize it. Those Sorry, and the other dog. Is she? That's adorable.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
I think she understood.
Oh, good.
Okay, Frank, what color is Ignatius's flame? Is it like typical red orange or?
Yeah. I didn't even know I had a choice.
Oh, sorry.
Of course. I mean, Ladrin's is blue. Like it's Hellfire blue.
Oh, okay.
So.
Nice.
And she's a wildfire as well, so like you can do whatever you want.
There's two goofy Dan tunes going on in the background.
I know. It's great.
You guys trying
Yeah,
Oh, so we can continue to talk shit? Okay, perfect.
Yeah. No, he's trying to shake up protein shakes, and he's ADHD, so he got bored. So he's trying to, yep, he's stimming
Stimming.
and was unaware that everyone was trying to do a
She
conversation.
is the labor intensive, so my brain needs to. Wait, here's the thing.
Wait, the unpin.
Please.
You guys ever watch Beat?
I love it.
Oh, I love that so much.
You gotta watch the original internet version first.
Yeah, I think that's probably the one that I've seen.
On YouTube.
Then boom, 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 boom.
What other version is there other than internet
Netflix.
version?
Netflix picked it up and then like redid it a bit since it'd been so long since the original.
Oh,
They did a good job.
Yeah.
They did like change and leave out certain things, and I think the original
Okay.
is just like so amazing that if anyone ever
Mhm.
picks it up, you should watch both.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Cool.
Unless you're casual, then you can just
Yeah,
watch them.
Casual.
right.
that's not our
Wow.
group, yeah.
But it's so fucking cute, and I love it, and I quote it, and it's gorgeous, and I'm probably gonna go rewatch it, like after this.
Do it.
So cute. I'm gonna crochet puppy cat at some
So
point.
let me check.
Oh,
and
you
see.
should.
It's on my list
I'm
of
I'm almost
20 million things to make.
I'm almost done with my last cosplay piece. Almost done.
Nice.
Almost done.
We're gonna bring us back here. Whoop.
Huh?
Lily said, where she ate something. I said I was gonna bring us
That's
back.
all I heard.
I said gorgeous.
Ah, okay.
for a
Thank
big-ass
you.
Thank you.
of Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
Dan's
that's
like-
a
Yes,
group
you're
of-
gorgeous.
She
too.
said nothing.
That's fine. That's fine. Also,
Emotes are there
no,
for
there's
us? Oh, sorry, go ahead, Catherine.
Huh?
Gotcha.
nothing.
Okay.
Go ahead. Oh,
I
there-
just want to check with Frozen because it looked like some of the emotes weren't there, but it looks like they're back now. Because you said something, Frozen, and then they're like, "Oof, gotcha."
You found me.
Yeah, like 30 emojis. So you can only Slack today. Nice. Let's see, which ones aren't seen that often? Can I just put one of Chin? Look at all these. These are so beautiful. Well done, Steph.
That was great.
Good job, Steph. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
Someone should also hire you. Are you available?
What a
Where are you on the
Look at all those
internet?
emotes.
novel. What a novel concept.
Hmm. Did that work, Zen? Can you see them? Do they all come in? I put all
Oh,
the
he
ones
said
available.
JK. Wow.
Zen,
Yes,
get
yeah.
the fuck out of here.
Zen, you rascal, you.
Ooh, rascal.
Rascal.
Little rascal.
Zen and
Oh
John.
my
I fucking say what I want to fucking say.
Amazing.
Fuck.
Fuck. Also, side note, in case they want to sponsor us later, these little ginger candies
Mhm.
are a fucking lifesaver.
They're
So,
amazing. Yeah.
The
Okay.
ginger people, if you ever come
Mhm.
across, please sponsor
people.
us and give me some more ginger, please.
Yeah, for those gingers
Save
out
me.
there.
For any of the
I
gingers.
love it.
For those gingers who love ginger.
Mhm.
I don't know any French swears. Do you, Dan?
Any what?
French
French?
swears?
French stores?
Swears.
Swears.
Passwords.
Like
Isn't
swear words.
Sacre Bleu supposed to be a swear?
I was gonna say Sacre Bleu.
Oh, is it?
Sacre bleu. Really?
What is
I
it?
had no idea.
Or what is
bleu.
it?
It is a
I'm
French
translate.
expression of surprise. So no.
Just kidding.
Oh, it means holy blue. So I guess almost like holy shit. But it's holy blue.
Well, that's dumb.
A lot of the French
Respectfully.
swears are like religious and spiritual in nature, whereas not biological.
Gotcha.
Oh.
It's basically. I love that. I really like that. Actually.
Oh, they just cut straight to blasphemy, I guess. I don't know.
Right?
Oh, it's kind of
We
like
don't need
saying,
to
"Oh
talk
my
about
god."
Shit. We can just get right to the shocking sacrilegious. That's awesome.
What? What is fuck in French?
Wow.
Oh, God.
Poutine. That's what it says.
Hey, nice.
I don't.
Really?
Yes,
I thought that was
Okay.
French fries with gravy.
that's what I thought so too.
That's poutine.
It's poutine though. Yeah, poutine is fuck.
Wow,
In French.
one letter, and you could totally.
Yeah.
Oot,
Languages are fun.
oot do fuck is what the fuck. I butchered that. I'm so sorry.
Loved it. All right, I'm gonna zip us back. So sorry.
Mm.
Top of the
All right.
round. Yeah, 'cause we got lots of cool stuff in the city too. Shar, you're up. What would you like to? Oh, sorry. Shar's up with Kethri on deck. Start considering your move. But Shar, what you got?
I'm not gonna hold Yogi Charm. I'm sorry.
I spit them at the other one.
You know what? I'm gonna try my other thing again because I want to.
Do
and
it.
I can. So, yeah. Breath of the Dragon, Dex save, DC 16.
All right. Ooh, no, that's a fail. That's a natural 3.
Yeah. Fuck you, bitch. 7.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try and punch it.
Get it.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's flurry of blows it.
Oh,
gonna
That's
blow
right.
it.
Whoa!
The roof of my mouth! It looks like stone has cut the roof of your mouth. Don't worry about it. I had a
I'm
job
very,
to
very
do.
concerned.
Does a 17 hit?
A 17 hits?
Perfect. Okay. 11 points of damage.
Oh, shit.
And then 6 force.
Alright.
And then I'll roll again for the other one. Ooh, natural 19.
That'll hit.
Cute. 10 points of damage
Jeez.
and 3 force.
Consider the Earth Elemental blown. I'm just kidding.
Nice.
Thanks. Any other damage or follow up? Was it just the two blows?
Oh, I think I've been misinterpreting flurry of blows. This is saying immediately after you take the attack, you can spend 1 to make 2 unarmed strikes. So I guess as a bonus.
Yep.
So I guess I mean I still have my second attack.
Correct.
Okay, well then I'll just do that.
Okay.
Ugh. Does a 10 hit?
10 doesn't hit. No, glances off stunk. Scrapes up a knuckle.
That's fine. Everything else went well, so the streak had to end.
Yeah,
at
that's
some
after
point.
blowing chunks of stone off. Surprise twisting
Jesus
strikes.
Christ!
Blew the
Yes.
stone right off.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Mighty Jaw. That moves us over to Kethri with Ash on deck, considering what she wants to do. Kethri, what you got?
Well, I'm not blowing any elementals.
Not a fireman. Yeah.
Coward!
So good.
Oh.
Good.
Ash,
Kethri is
you're
too
on
innocent
deck.
for that shit.
Consider what you're doing.
I'm the only one by this fire elemental, right? Okay.
Currently, so Ash, who's on deck, and considering what she's going to do next, is here. Reserve's
Okay.
over here. You're right there.
Okay. I'll just stay put
Okay.
and go ahead and try to attack it.
All right, get it.
Okay, 22.
Oh, that'll hit.
Hi. Please hold. Oh, fuck off. Okay, so 7 points of 7 points of slashing.
Beautiful.
Then 6 points of slashing
Nice.
because of the weapon itself.
Oh, okay.
And then, yeah, I missed it. So on a hit, I can do an extra 1d6. And then, oh, you rolled 4 points of force.
Okay.
So that's a lot.
Yeah.
Then bonus action, or yeah, I guess it would be my bonus action. I'm gonna try to do it again with
Get it.
my offhand, my other one.
Yes.
Okay, 18.
18 hits.
Sweet. Gold. 8 points of slashing damage,
Oh, nice.
and then fuck off. 1 point of force.
Hey, we'll take it. Excellent.
Take it. I'll take it.
Right.
Well,
you-
damn it. Okay.
We'll
Let's go.
just start carving flame off of this thing. Force damage is sort of extinguishing parts as she's straight through. Leaving it worse for wear. It's looking
Oh,
fairly
I
hurt.
forgot.
Mhm.
I forgot about me being on fire.
Yes, right. Start of your
was that?
turn. So it'd be an action, but we already did, the other stuff. It's an action that
I'm-
Dow said.
No, I'm not wasting an action to do that. I don't
Okay. All right. The damage. Okay, that's a simple roll. Is 6 points of fire damage.
That's 3 for me.
Yes. Yep. You just split through it. You don't even care. You're just slashing, dealing all this damage.
Bring it, bitch.
Beautiful.
She's
All
nice.
right. That's awesome. Anything else for you, Catherine?
No, I think I got everything done, so I'm good.
That'll bring us up to Ash with Eris on deck after the elementals. Ash, what'd you land on?
We are. I'm going to go with Ash is going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip on the. I think it's the fire elemental there in the middle that Catherine's fighting. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to cast it. So it has to make an intelligence saving throw.
And what's the distance on that again? The range?
90 feet.
Whoa, beautiful. Okay. And I'm sorry, wisdom you said?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. All right. That's cocked. That's an even smaller roll, which is great. I mean, whatever. When it subtracts that, that's a 1.
Great. Wonderful. All right. So it takes 15 points of psychic damage.
Juicy.
And it can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn.
Oh, nice.
And then on its next turn, I'll try to keep track as well. The next time it goes, but it has that whole. It has to choose whether it gets to move, an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one of those.
One nice.
Oh.
You've ever seen a flame stun? That's what you witness. And a bunch of flame disperses, and you just see it like very confused and trying really hard to focus.
And with the dragon touched focus that Ash has now, since she cast a spell, she gets to teleport 15 feet. And she will do that not towards Ignatius, but kind of back that way a bit. Yeah.
This way?
Mm-hmm.
15, like behind this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I tell you what, since she has her movement still, let's go ahead and move to that closest tree.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, or you want to go around behind it? Right here? Okay.
Let's go on the other side.
15, 20, 25.
Can we get around the front? Okay, well that's fine. Yeah, that works. It's good, Dan.
Yeah, you sure? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's what I got.
Beautiful. All right, so Eris, you're on deck, but first the elementals go. Fire elemental is going to continue going for Kethri, who's right there.
Fire elemental has to make the decision. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Okay, it only gets to do one thing. Yeah, no movement,
only
action, or bonus. Thank you. So it is doing its action to try and attack Kethri, but oh no, it gets to do its attack action, so it does have the 2 attempts. However, the first one is 8, which I'm positive misses because it has to.
I mean, yeah, she just flips him off.
Nice. It's really confusing. It goes to just kind of engulf you again. You just kind of sidestep it, double bird it. Second attack is 17 to hit.
She's gonna use her reaction to shield.
Nice. Once again, the flames come in and you bring up this invisible shield that kind of glances off of that instead of dealing any damage. That ends its turn. Alright, Earth Elemental is going to let's see. It's gonna go for we'll do odds and evens for Char and alright, so that one's Eris. It's gonna try and attack Eris anyway. That's a natural 1. And let's see, Earth Elemental. What's their plus? All right, that one's better. That's a 24 to hit.
Nah.
Not today. Thank you. All right, so that's 7, 12 bludgeoning damage, which is halved.
Reduced to 6.
Awesome. That's all that one can do. The other one is going to continue going for Ignatius. Yeah, that's a 21 to hit Ignatius.
Yep.
That's a low roll. And that's a high roll. Okay, 5 is 14 points of bludgeoning damage. And then it's going to try its second slam attack. That's a 24. Another hit. Alright. And plus another, its second attack is 13 points of bludgeoning damage. It slams with both its fists. Ignatius, you take 2 trying to dodge. But, remains standing. Excellent. That's it. So now we're on Eris's turn, and Ignatius, you're on deck. Eris, what you got?
Okay, I am going to use my bonus action to use my my tier, and I'm going to change it into a gigantic pink ball.
Yes.
And I am going to bludgeon the crap out of this elemental. I'll scoot closer to do that, yeah.
Oh, do you want to, I guess you can't flank because that's not 5 feet.
I have...
Not yet.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming she's...
You want to get here
I'll
to
go
be ready, though? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're there and ready in case Shar steps in.
Alright, first attack.
Or Shar, you must have stepped in, right? Because you did flurry of blows and stuff. You must have gotten into melee range with it.
I have my tattoo, so
she does a distance.
I probably didn't.
Oh, you can use that with her? Okay. Alright.
I'm gonna reckless anyways.
Alright, nice.
Oh, good thing. That's a 25 to hit.
Ooh, that hits, absolutely.
And I'll do the storm strike on this one as well.
Nice.
Mark that off. So it will have to make a con save of 14.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, let's see. It rolled a 12, but I don't know what it's kind of... Oh, well, yeah, it's a 17. It's kind
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so that doesn't happen. So it takes 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 2 is 9 bludgeoning damage and 3 lightning damage.
Ooh.
And another reckless. Jeez, a good thing. That's a 21 to hit.
That hits. Nice.
Okay. And this is just 2d6. Yes. 13, 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, gorgeous. Okay. Looking pretty.
This is what I
pretty
made
battered.
for!
Taking chunks out of it. And between the two of you, you've brought it down pretty considerably. It's looking pretty damaged. Falling apart in most places now. Nice. Anything else?
Nope, that's my move action, bonus action. I still have my storm aura up. It just has it's a bonus action to use it, so not this turn.
Gotcha.
So there's still lightning everywhere, but that's it.
Excellent. Okay. Heirs to Ignatius with Brazura on deck. Ignatius? Got?
Well, I'm kind of stuck. So, I will attack with my flame blade. Let's see. Let me pull that.
Get into melee, just 5 feet. No. This flaming saber.
Okay, plus 7 to hit. Nice. Rolled a 3 for 10.
Okay. For the attack.
Yeah, that's an attack roll. So.
Okay. Unfortunately, 10 misses. That one.
Oh, really? Wow. Nice. Ah,
What? Sacre bleu? No, just kidding.
Sacre bleu. Actually, sacre red. Tell me what.
Yeah. Nice.
All right. For my bonus action, I will command Sparks to move around the Earth Elemental, staying within melee range,
Okay.
and fiery teleport my ass out of there, 15 feet. Let's say towards Grazula.
Hey, 10, 15. Oops. Hang tight, Sparks.
Yeah, and do it. Yeah, so Sparks is in between me and the
Okay.
fire elemental. Yeah.
All
And
right.
that's all I got. Oh wait, I still have movement. Oh no, I moved 5, but I still have more movement. Right?
Yes, you only move 5. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I can't do that. That's out of order. That's out of order. Because I already used my my bonus. Well, my bonus action was to teleport me out of there. I can still.
Yeah, no, movement's separate. Mm-hmm.
All right, I will definitely move
Okay.
farther south. I
This
got
way?
30 feet of movement, so yeah, 25 south.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Nice. Yeah, and I think that Sparks has movement too. They've got a flight speed of 30, I'm pretty sure. Do you want to move them at all? Or are they right after you?
Yeah, they can move Sparks
Or is
down
it just
by me.
they can do one thing, movement or...
Yeah, no, they get the full
They can do movement, right? Yeah.
stat blocks. Yeah, so they come. Yeah, bring Sparks down to me.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. Now, does that creature have to make any save when you bamf? Does that do damage?
Oh yeah, yeah. The top fire teleportation. Let me get that
Nice.
exact. Yeah, DC 15 dex save.
All right. That's cocked, man. Yeah, that's a fail. But natural
Alrighty.
3, so
D6 plus 3. 6 fire damage.
beautiful. Okay, excellent. I think that's everything.
Yep, for me, yeah.
Nice. You move past these little pig rotisserie pig on a spit. You can rotate it and stuff. I
Oh,
love
so
that so
cute.
much. Yeah. Okay. That brings us to Grisura with Shar on deck. Grisura, what you got? Mage armor up.
Before we start my turn, I just want it known by everybody
Hmm?
that Grisera slept closest to the pig on a spit. There are reasons. Grisera, seeing that how the fight is going, will begin to cast a spell. They'll begin to glow with like a green and black kind of sickly aura.
Oh.
When they complete their spell, they will take... Oh, that's a good roll. They take 25 points of damage.
Ooh.
Wow.
And using life transference, Ignatius is healed for 50.
Holy.
Oh, nice.
That's great.
Okay, yeah, you
That's
see Grisura just wince a bit in pain as this takes hold, and Ignatius, you feel the relieving life force of a familiar companion. Feel you. I made that really sexual. I'm so sorry, but you were healed. It was unintentional this time. I'm so sorry. Awesome.
Let's see. I need to move a little further away from the fight now that I'm suddenly injured.
Okay.
35, 10. It looks like I can get to maybe the tree south of the spit. That one there.
Right.
Yeah, I got 30. Let's see if I can get partially in front of it or partially beside it.
Go here unless you want to kind of travel around this side instead. You can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 25 you had, or 30?
30.
So we can go
30.
over here too, if you prefer.
Yeah, I'll go there.
All right, nice.
And then I guess I have a bonus left.
Ooh.
Let's drink. You know what? I'm not gonna drink a potion of healing. I'll just hang out here. Okay,
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. Awesome. Brings us up to Shar with Kethri, thinking, on deck. Shar, what you got?
I'll move in closer so that it's actually flanking.
Okay. You now have advantage on your attack rolls.
Great. I'm a punch it.
Get
Yeah.
it.
Alright, well the first one's natural 19 again.
Oh yeah, hits. Yep.
So first bit of damage is 9,
Okay. Nice.
and then 3 force.
3 force, you said? Okay.
Yeah. And then second attack. Does a 14 hit?
14 doesn't hit. The question: were you remember, just because you were doing the
right.
dynamics? Did you want on the one that hit? That's when you would use your key if you wanted for your flurry of blows.
Well, I forgot about advantage. So I just rolled once.
Oh, okay, yeah. Roll for each of them because even though you hit the first time, you could have gotten a 20, natural 20. So roll once for the first one to see if you get a nat 20.
No.
Okay, and then you can roll for the second time for the second time.
That one was a nat 20.
Oh, nice! We brought it into being. Okay, so you know the deal. You can roll the dice once and double the damage, or you can roll twice. Oh, thank you, Cookie. You can roll twice the dice, which I find to just be so satisfying.
Yeah, I'll roll twice the dice.
Nice. This is nice.
Is that just for the initial damage?
That's for any damage roll whatsoever in this attack.
Cool. Then I'll roll for the regular damage and I'll roll for the force damage.
Oh. You really rolling that? That was so loud.
Well, it slipped out of my hand, but we'll keep it.
Oh.
All right. What about the damage modifier?
Not the modifier, that stays the same. But if it's a dice you're rolling, it's doubled.
Okay. So doo-doo.
Ew.
All right. All the rolled crap comes out to 14. No.
That doesn't sound like enough unless they were poor rolls.
They weren't great. No, it's 14. And then plus 5, so 19.
Okay. Woo. All right, so that's your two attacks. Are you using again just to cover it because you were like, oh, I misread it? This is when you would use your thing to do flurry of blows if you wish. This thing looks like it's about to die. This thing is on its very last little pebbles.
I'll just try hitting it once.
With so you've used both your attacks, so this would be.
I can just regular bonus action attack.
Right. Okay, you've got the bonus action. Right. Okay.
All right. Jesus Christ. All right. Numbers 15 hit.
15 misses.
Well, son of a ding dong. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. All right. Well, with that, where are we? Shard goes down to Kethri with Ash on deck, considering what to do. Kethri, what would you like to do? Land on.
I would like to try to hit it.
Get it.
Ew.
Ew.
Roll for Riz.
Hey, ho, ho, ho. 27?
What's that?
27.
Oh shit! Yeah, it hits. Yeah, that hits its mom too.
That's a hard hit. Okay. So first round. 7 points of slashing.
Excellent.
Plus. That's okay. That was cocked D&D Beyond, but okay. So 2 points of slashing. So I guess 9 total slashing, and then 5 points of force.
5 points of force. This one's also looking pretty hurt. It's not on death's door like the other one, but it's awfully close.
Cool. Well, I gotta do it again.
Get it.
Maybe. Nat 20.
Yes.
Or 27.
Okay. Yes.
Wow.
Wait, was the last one a nat 22?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh, did you double the
Too
dice
bad.
for the last one?
No. Sorry, the first attack was just a 27. Like it was a 19, natural 19.
Okay.
This attack
It's
with
a
my
nat 20.
offhand
Oh, the
is a nat
offhand.
20.
Okay.
Yes, which I'm kind of sad isn't with the katana because there's an extra like boost.
Yeah.
So that makes me super sad, but that's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
Thank
We'll
you,
take
Dice
it.
Gods. I
Yeah.
appreciate you. So hopefully, fuck off. 8 points of slashing. They're like, you can have your nat 20, but you get the lowest your damage.
Yeah.
Okay, 8 points of slashing
Okay.
plus 6 points of force. I will take it.
Woo! Loving it. It's looking pretty bad now. Not quite
Now
on
how
death pool,
hurt?
but pretty hurt.
Oh. Okay, well.
Yeah. It's really close. The other one's just like really
Good.
hanging on by its pebbles.
Perfect. I also, I guess, need to roll for fire damage.
Yes.
Because I am not shaking this off.
Thank you. Awesome. One of the coolest parts of being a tiefling is the, I mean, one of the many cool parts. All right, let's see.
Just like cutting, like, versus trying to save my skin. I don't know.
The 4 points of fire damage reduced to 2.
Sweet.
Off in the face of this damage. Oh. Oh.
Okay, nice try. I like the extra heat. Action, bonus action. It's all I'm going to do.
Okay. Excellent. Beautiful. That brings us to Ash with Eris on deck after the elementals. Ash, would you land on you? You're behind the tree there.
Yes. The fire elemental and the one that Ignatius was going after a bit ago. The stone one, I think? I don't know.
These two are earth elementals, and that's a fire.
Yeah, so the earth elemental that Ignatius is going after, is it in the fire elemental, or are they 40 feet apart? Are they within 40 feet of each
15,
other?
20, 25, 30, 40, 40,
I don't think they are.
50 feet, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So Ash is going to play peekaboo with this earth elemental over here, and is going to get within 15 feet of it.
Of this one here?
Yeah, pop out from behind the tree. Yeah.
5, 10, 15. So it's only 10 feet of movement for you to get within 15 feet.
And she's gonna go. She's gonna try to get his attention. It's like, hey, stupid!
It looks around.
And when it looks at her, she's going to hold up her hand and do tricolor spray, I guess.
Yes. Nice. Get it.
So that would be 44 hit points.
All right, let's see. This is not this one, unfortunately. The other two were definitely weakened, but this one's.
Damn it!
Confetti sprays out again. It just doesn't take. Yep.
So Ash is going to use the rest of her movement and try to hide behind the tree again.
Okay. So I did 15, 20. You want to get all the way around now?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
And then she'll just be like against the tree.
Snow kind of comes out the branches.
Yeah.
If they can't see me, they don't know where yet. Nice. I love it.
And that is it.
Okay. Alright, fire elementals. These aren't bright. These are the mindless ones, including fire elementals. So they're just attacking what's in front of them, which is Kethri for the fire elemental. And that is what's their modifier here to hit? That is a dirty 20 to hit Kethri. Your turn has come around, so your shield is down. But it's
darn! I do it again.
Okay. Goes to swell you. Once again, that glistening, almost invisible shield of arcane energy prevents damage. Yeah, and that is going to make their second attack fail as well. Beautiful. That's it for them. Let's do the old roll for the other Earth Elemental. That's Eris again. Oops. I'm just going to carefully turn this one around. I mean, it's about to die, right? But
it does have advantage.
right. Thank you. That's right. Okay, well, let's see what it can do. I mean, really, this thing's ready to just kaput. Alright, this is Earth one that has a higher. That's a 25 to hit. That was a good roll.
No, it doesn't.
Nice. It's rolling real low. Okay. The second roll wasn't bad, but so it's 12 bludgeoning reduced to 6.
Okay.
And it's just a slam attack, but you're just kind of taking the brunt of it. Arm like, and with advantage, that's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Someone does? Okay. Mhm. Did you have something, Rashard? Oh, you need a second to look it up? It's okay, go ahead. We'll pause. It's raising his hands.
I'm fine. If you were thinking of doing an intervention something, I'm fine.
Okay. I don't think it would help. Anyways.
Okay. I mean, check. I mean, if it's a damage thing, then this thing's almost dead. So, it's up to you.
It's not.
Okay. Okay. All right. That is. So that's a 15 bludgeoning. So that's an 8. Reduced to 8 on its second slam attack. You get your what's the weapon currently? It's a maul. For that second one, receiving some of the damage, but easily lancing most of it. And then that moves us over to this. Oh, I don't think it's got anything in range. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. Well, what's its movement speed? Yeah. Alright, it's going to do roll. See which way it goes. Evens toward Ash, odds otherwise. That is odds. Going to start moving this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's within 10 feet of Sparks. That's all it can try and attack. Oh, it's a natural 20. I'm sorry, Sparks.
That's all right. Well, hey.
They just go back to the Feywild. They'll be okay.
Yeah, they'll take a break. Yeah.
Those are pretty good rolls. That's 19 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And its second attack is a 14 to hit Sparks.
Oh God, you son of a bitch! Sparks AC is 13.
Ooh, okay. Of course, right? That's
Right,
a lower roll. Well, that's 10. 10 bludgeoning damage. Is he up? Well, yes! Sparks like, not today!
Wow.
I love that so much. Okay, all right. In that case, we have moved down to Eris with Ignatius on deck. Eris, what you got? You have advantage on this one.
You know what I got? I got a big old hammer and a lot of rage.
Nice.
23 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Oh, I rolled max damage.
Nice.
So 12, 17 bludgeoning damage.
What do you want it to look like as you destroy this elemental?
She takes the hit like JoJo Bizarre's Adventure style straight in the face, and then she shoves it off and leaps and just smashes straight down.
You're crumbling into bits on the ground between,
Nice.
just revealing the space now between you and Char looking at one another as this thing crumbles into dust.
Excellent. And I will run 40 feet towards the other earth elemental Just taking the shortest route possible.
35, 40. We get this
Okay.
far. I think.
Is the tree in front of us? Can I
Throw? You can throw from there.
Yeah, can I throw? Okay, all right. I'll pull out my javelin of lightning and I'll chuck it. If with my second attack, I'll chuck it at the other earth elemental, which I don't have
Let's
advantage.
see if I can move you. There is a little bit of blocking. Let me see if I can do a better spot. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, like 40 on your way here. That's a much better lineup, and you're equally distant. So
perfect. All right, I speak the command word to chuck the javelin.
Charges up.
And that is a 23 to hit again.
Oh, it hits, yeah.
Okay, so it takes wait. Yes, okay. It takes damage from the javelin plus 46 lightning damage. Okay, so javelin damage is 5 piercing damage, and the lightning is 10, 13 lightning damage.
Okay. 13.
Am I 10 feet within 10 feet of that fire elemental?
10 feet of the fire elemental, you are 5, 10, 15 feet away.
Dang it. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Just 5, 10 feet, yeah. Okay. Then that's my turn.
Okay. Charging through, so charge up this javelin, fires through this other creature. Nice. It gets wedged in between a couple of its joints there, and you continue running.
I'm coming for you next, buddy.
Nice. That moves us on to Ignatius with Grisura on deck. Ignatius, what you got?
I need a ruling on wall mechanics, kind of.
Okay.
In other words, if I create a 30-foot wall, can I get the fire elemental and the earth elemental without getting Ketri? It's 10 foot wide. No. Well, see, the wording is weird. Up to 10 feet wide, so I can make it 5 feet wide?
I would imagine so. May I ask which wall it is?
Tidal wave.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Let me just check quickly here, because I think that means indeed that you can be up to. Where's my Here we go. All right. It can be up to 30 feet long, so anywhere from 5 to 30 feet long. So that's side to side, up to 10 feet wide, so that's its thickness, and 10 feet tall. So up to does mean you can do 5 feet, and if you're looking for 30 foot, well, the trouble would be like the direction it's moving in, right? Because you are one of them spreads out on the ground all directions. I guess it starts here. It crashes down on the area within range. Okay. So 5, 10, 15. Oh, I think they're... Ouch.
Too far away?
I think they're just 5 feet out of range of one another.
That's alright. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
15, 20... Oh, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, they're just in range. And you could crash it down and make it just 5 feet thick to just hit the two of them. It does say that, otherwise it just goes in all directions and puts out fires.
Right. Okay.
So,
Let's
you
go
may.
for it.
Yeah.
I will cast Tidal Wave as my action.
All right. Are they dex saves, I think?
Dex of 15.
Okay. That's a fail for our fire. And dex, let's see, does the earth one have the minus dex or the other one? There's one, 14 for the earth one.
That's a fail.
That's 6. Oh, it is. Okay, good.
So they will take full damage and they are knocked prone.
Beautiful.
Nice.
All right, roll that beautiful damage. All that time in the ocean is paying off. You're like, you know what? Water does suck, but if it sucks for everybody, and you know.
20 points of what's the title weights? I think it's bludgeoning.
So sorry. Yeah, I do think it was bludgeoning. Let's see. Tidal weight.
Bludgeoning
Bludgeoning
damage.
damage.
Yeah, 20 points of bludgeoning,
Ooh.
and they're both knocked prone.
All right, 20 points. You say? Let's
Yes.
calculate that for both of these. What do you want this to look like for the fire elemental that will be destroyed with this?
He'll sort of look at it, crash as the wave crashes down. Is that I know we're a sort of kin, but you gotta go.
Wow.
It just douses the magical flame that is this mindless creature. And the other one gets all the bludgeoning damage, some stones wear off. It kind of gives like a quick power wash. Getting some of the moss off of it and stuff.
Wow. How satisfying.
Yeah.
And I'll say, as it rolls towards the earth elemental, surfs up.
Awesome. Takes a good chunk of damage. Anything else for Ignatius?
Oh, he's not down.
The fire elemental is gone, but the earth elemental is prone, but still has its health.
Oh, okay. For my bonus action, I will command Sparks to move within 5 feet of it.
Ooh, okay.
5? Is that 5 or 10?
That's 5.
And then Fiery teleport away
Nice.
back towards me, 15 feet.
15.
All right, so it's got to make a save. I don't know if it's a prone effect to save.
Is it a dex?
I believe it is.
Okay, let me check.
I'm pretty sure it is. It's dex save, yeah. Fire, yes, dex save of 15. Yes.
Okay, excellent. Disadvantage attack rolls. Attackers against that within their melee have advantage. Doesn't seem to have any on the save, so we'll see what it can do. No, that's a fail. Rolled a 4, natural 4. So.
All right, d6 plus 3.
Nice.
4.
All right, loving it. All right, any movement for Ignatius then?
Yeah, I will move around that tree that Eris is at, and
Is there
right behind Eris. Yeah,
This one? Okay.
yeah. If I can get there, 30 feet.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll get
Okay,
you
perfect.
checked in. Okay, love it. All right, that brings us, let's see, over to Grisura with Shar on deck. Grisura, what's good?
It's Kethri after Shar, right?
Correct.
All right, I'm gonna move a little bit north so I'm within 30 feet of Kethri.
Is that good? That's 30 feet.
Okay, and then I will cast Enlarge on Kethri, and then I'll duck behind the tree and beside.
Nice. All right. Is this good, or you want to move over one more?
That's fine.
Okay. You are enlarged, Kethri, which I think gives you an extra. How much extra damage is it, Grisura?
D4.
Ooh, nice. On top of all the other goodies. Great. All right. Anything else for Grisura, or is that good?
That's good.
Okay. Brings us up to Shar.
How close can I get to the other one?
What's your movement speed?
40?
5, 10, 15, 20, 40. This is your regular movement, which is 5, 10, 15, 30, it's 40 feet away from the creature.
I'll use a key point to bonus dash.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
I'll stay 15 feet back. Actually, sorry.
Okay. Very bad. Oops. All right.
And I'm gonna punch it.
All right. The attack roll against the creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Otherwise, the attack roll has disadvantage. So that.
Well, then I'll get with
Yeah, you would know that while you're fighting. So you have to knock down this kind of. Just climb on board and go to crazy. Okay.
Oops.
Roll dice.
Alright. Come on, Matt. You can do it. 21?
21 hits.
Great. Initial damage is going to be 8.
Alright.
And then 6 force.
Okay.
And then I'll do my second attack.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Yes. Make that magic happen.
Right. Just roll all the dice. It's fun to do it that way. Jesus. Alright, it's just gonna be 14 total.
For the attack? Or the damage? Sorry, for the second.
The attack was the nat.
Oh, that's
20
right, that's right.
damage.
Thank you.
It's whatever.
14 points.
14,
Yeah, nice.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright, things looking pretty hurt compared to how it started. Not at death's door, but pretty hurt. Alright, then that brings us from Shar to Catherine with Ash on deck. Catherine, what would you like to do?
I would like to get within 5 feet of it, please.
Okay. Get right up next to Shar. Attack from here. I'm sorry, the wings are making things difficult.
Whee!
There we go.
Just wherever. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm still. Do I need to take the damage first while I'm remembering?
Oh,
it?
right, at the top of your turn. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is 5 points, reduced to 3 points of fire damage. Shar,
Fine.
your sister on fire runs up.
Whee! This is fine. This is fine. Okay, so I get advantage, right? Correct? Yes.
You don't have advantage because you're not flanking, unfortunately.
Well,
He's
because
prone.
it's prone. It's prone.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Yep, 100%.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
No.
You're good. You're good.
I'm a beautiful idiot.
Oh. All right. First attack. Hopefully. Hey. Okay. 23.
That's
Okay. You just do this all.
ooh, good rolls.
Sorry, that was better than what it has been.
Nice.
So total. Fuck you. 12 points of slashing damage total.
Okay.
Did you get the D4 in there?
Nope. Thank you. Thank you so
we're being
much.
enlarged, right?
2 points with the D4, so 11, 12, 14 points of slashing.
Okay.
And then 4 points of force.
Nice.
Okay. You just double check and make sure I got every.
This enlarged Catherine engulfed in flames from there. Draws out the katana blade across.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna do it again.
Okay, nice. He's done a big chunks of stone flying with that first slash.
Okay.
Looking pretty hurt.
19.
19 hits.
Okay. There you go. Okay. 10 points of slashing. I'm gonna do the
Wonderful.
D4. Okay, so 11 points total for slashing.
Okay.
And then 5 points of force.
All right, now this thing's looking at death's door. And she's
Okay.
just carved little bits of stone out of like the neck area and abdomen area, just really weakening this creature. Anything else for Kethri this turn?
She's like hacking and slashing and whatever, and like after the second hit, she looks to Shar and is like,
Okay, but bear in mind, you're looking down on Shar. Because
I'm looking down, that's right.
You're like 12 feet tall now.
that's right. So I'm like,
That's awesome. Flames like a
that's
dance.
amazing. That's my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Ash with Eris on deck after this elemental if it survives. Ash, what you got?
I think since this one's looking pretty beat up, that we'll just go with we're just gonna Sacred Flame this mother. Using my Lunar Moonfire to give me double damage or double dice on the Sacred Flame.
Okay, what's the distance in that? 90 feet, is it?
60.
Oh, you're
So if I
55
have to
feet.
move up any.
You're good.
Okay.
I guess you'd have to move up for line of sight, but you just use 10 feet.
Oh, that's fine.
I guess
Okay.
I guess that's in the way too, so I guess you'd have to use 15, 20. Then you can see past the tent. But still,
Okay.
it's a disadvantage if it's an attack roll only because they're prone.
No, there's no attack roll.
Okay, it's a saving throw they have to do.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Well, that's handy because that's just a straight roll and not a disadvantage. Not good. Let's see. I can't remember if this is one that has dexterity or not. One of them does, one does not. This one does not. That's a 6.
Nope, fail. So that is 15 radiant damage.
Ash, what do you want this to look like as you destroy this creature?
Since this is using their Moonfire from their Lunar Sorcery, can we like Ash would just kind of like put her hand up to the sky. It's nighttime, right? Is it nighttime?
It is. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Is the moon out?
It is.
So Ash will put her hand up to the sky and just kind of like to kind of get that moon power, and then it'll just start glowing, and she'll just like bring her hand down, and it will just like transfer into this like fiery sacred flame going into the creature.
All right, there is the moon almost gets a brightness in the sky, and you start to exude this white, like a mist that kind of starts falling off you as you glow, and that diffused light coming from your skin. And you just line this shot up, and boom, with the kickback, it's so strong. Your arm kind of kicks back, just obliterates this creature in front of Shar and Kethri, destroying the threat and taking us out of combat. Hooray!
I would like to stop, drop, and roll, please.
Kethri stop, drops, and rolls as an action, and after 6 seconds of you're enlarged.
Actually, well, yeah, okay, because
Put it up.
the tidal wave would have put you out. Because it
Oh, is it still
generates.
up?
Oh, it does. You're right.
Because it generates water in 30 feet in all
After,
directions.
and puts out flame.
Puts
So,
out flames. Yeah.
You can put back that health from the last round, Kethri. Whatever you took away. I think it was.
I think it was 3, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
she's about to go back to bed, so I'm not that worried about it.
Does that mean the roasting pig isn't cooking anymore?
Nope. Sorry, it's soggy
Oh.
pig now.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Because they were the one thing you wanted to protect.
That's so sad.
Poor piggy.
Oh, it's
Story.
soaking wet. Oh no!
Yeah.
How long is enlarge up for, by the way?
No.
Concentration up to a minute.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
A minute.
I just want to pretend like I'm
No.
a giant.
So many.
Well, give you all a minute as things settle down and the
Medic.
heartbreak, yeah, sets in for Gazura. The pig, its crispy skin is all washed away.
Sam is muted.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Can't hear you. Still can't hear you.
Nope.
Sam is now strangling their computer.
Nice.
Nope.
Yes,
Mic's
I'm
still off.
working.
Dropped your mic,
Curses.
whichever mic. Yeah. Check your Zoom.
Testing.
Hello, can you hear me?
There we go,
There you
yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, sorry. That was I don't know what happened. Yeah, so she'll just kind of calm down, and then if Grazura needs help, she'll go over and help.
Yeah, same Ignatia. If he calls out for if Grazula, if she calls out for help, he'll come over and offer to. Since we're going right back into a rest, I'll cast Healing Spirit, and that's 6 doses of a D6 for healing. So if
66,
anybody else
huh?
besides,
I'll take some of that.
all right, you want to
Cool.
split it 3 and 3?
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Do you want to roll it, Frank, or do you want me to?
You please, yeah.
Okay, so we each roll 3d6.
Yep.
Ooh. And it's
It is.
just straight d6.
Straight D6s, yeah.
Okay, I got 7 back.
I got 10 back.
Beautiful.
4 plus 3 is 7.
I'll go up to Kethri and
Like
cast
way
Healing
up to
on him.
Kethri?
I think by now Catherine's back to normal height. Hi.
I'm gonna
Alright.
cast Cure Wounds on her.
Oh,
It's just a D8 plus 3.
but you want me to do it?
I mean, I can roll it if you want.
Yep. Yes, please.
Okay.
Love it.
9.
Okay, I'll take that.
You heal.
She gives you a hug.
Oh, nice.
Hmm.
There's one little spot on Kethri's back you feel that's still on fire. Pat it out. Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
You might need a little mending, Kethri, on the clothes, as they had like 3 rounds of fires and some holes.
She's gonna crochet some stuff, weave some
Perfect.
stuff. She's got weaver
mean,
stuff. Like, I'm not
mhm.
worried about it.
Ignatius
Nice.
will offer, knowing how what fire does to clothes, he will offer mending.
Oh,
Oh, shit. I think I also have I do have mending as well. I forgot that was a thing I could do.
the 2 of you mend
ooh,
the
ooh.
clothes up. Yep, all
Yep.
set. With that, stop me if you have any role play. Otherwise, I'll say everyone settles in for well-deserved rest, except those on watch.
We can't see your face, by the way.
Oh, right. Thank you for reminding me. Tee.
Welcome.
Yeah, with all the battle and everything, it's scared any other dangers away. So I won't make anyone roll for the other watches. They go by without any trouble. I'm gonna say that you carry on this week and the next week without any trouble after that.
Wow.
Finally arriving at the coast and the city of Stone Fury Landing. As you do, this is a familiar city for you, Eris. The smells, the sounds, just music to your ears. You've got family here, friends here. You all arrive, you get checked in, and everyone shows their little IDs that are in this world. And you're shown into the city. And as you're standing just inside the gates of the city, rolling out before you, this magnificent city, and I'll give it a description next week when we come back. Everyone is looking around, taking in this very unique city. Eris, nostalgia fills your senses. And Hyunjin's tear that's on your coral thing begins to feel really heavy on your wrist. You're strong enough to support this extra weight, but it comes down so abruptly that it catches you off guard. And just a moment later, as though a tsunami has hit the city, ocean waves from nowhere crash over the buildings in front of you and fill the alleyways and the streets. It doesn't seem to be affecting anybody, though. No, the buildings aren't moving, people aren't moving, things, unsecured stuff in the street not being budged, but it rushes towards you, pouring through the buildings, out of windows, enveloping everything in sight. A gigantic wave that crashes on you, Eris, and the force knocks you back. And as you look around to catch yourself from this knockback, your surroundings have changed. You are now several hundred feet below the ocean's surface. It's dark. The light far above is just a glimmer. The near absence of light below you just appearing as a murky, dark, soulless void. Been down to depths like this before, but not too frequently. It gets pretty dark. Lots of, interesting sea life wells down here. Still, something far in its depths moves, though almost imperceptible in the dark. Several hundred feet in size, at least, whatever it is. A light catches your eye, descending into the darkness from above. It's up. Not a light, but a javelin, imbued with some sort of magic, causing it to glow. As it descends some distance away from you, down into the deep below, you look up and see several Sahagwan people have gathered, peering downward after the javelin. One of the dozen or so Sahagwan, you notice out of them, you notice that the foremost one, the closest one, though all up above you, has a small aquamarine stone, spray of black across it, as though struck by lightning, hanging from a pendant on their chest. The ocean around you and the Sahagwan up above stretch distortedly in space, away, returning you in a snap to the street side, the sounds of the bustle of the city, and your friends pointing out, "Oh, look at that! Look at, whoa! Oh, that's so, I can't believe." As you are here standing, or rather having fallen to 1 foot. Friends peer over at you. That's where we'll end. A great place to pick up next week. Nice. You have that moment to explore that. Exciting. Gosh, thank you all so much. Super fun night. Yeah. I like the role play. We had some fun battle. One of those, dangers of travel, the annoying infestation of these earth elementals in the world. But a lot of fun. Oops, thought I had that switch muted. So we're gonna rate our friends over at Dork Tales. Yay!
Nice.
And yeah. But for anyone that's new here, gosh, if you had fun, first of all, thanks for watching. Hope you had a blast. I think we did. I certainly did. And if you enjoyed yourself, consider giving us a follow. We've got 3 different D&D streams across the week that we stream. That way you can be alerted when we go livington. And if not, then we really hope you come back and catch us next Friday for the next session of Provenance. Every Friday night, 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern. Find out, what all this means to and for Eris. And we get to explore so many cool and exciting things in Stone Fury. I can't wait. Until then, we're going to raid our friends over at Dork Tales. Please consider giving a call Edward raid when we hop over. But again, thank you all so much for being here. It's super fun, chat and players and everyone. And we'll catch you soon. Take care and have a lovely night. Bye.
Bye.
Click buttons now? I do the